Pull this out and try it again.
And blue, yep.
As I've got Mike.
Okay, sound check again. Sound check. Can anyone hear me? Got another text coming in. Let's just double check. This is low-tech audio checking here on. Sound is good. All right, perfect. Okay, we're ready to go. Let me start that one again. Good morning, sports fans. We are here live from Saint Julie this morning. We've got our Capitale Chaos sitting as visitors today in this game, going against Rafales de la Capitale. And again, as I was saying, my poor French loosely translates that to capital gusts. Chaos are in dark jerseys, warming up there to our right, and Rafale in white jerseys. We are back at the rink we were in to start yesterday morning. Girls saying it was very, very soft ice. They had a lot of hard time really getting any speed and momentum. So we'll see if that was resolved, if they feel better about things today. And the horn has sounded to end a warm-up. We'll get the final cheers going. I made a mistake in the broadcast yesterday, having double-checked some of the rules and whatnot of this tournament. Top 6 go on to play Sunday, so we just have to be top 6. And as it turns out, we are sitting in first place overall right now with a plus-minus, giving us the tiebreaker. There are 2 teams at 2-0, one team at 2-0-1, no, 2-1, I guess, if I looked when I looked just before the game. So there's some good competition here, but it looks like we have a very good chance to take a top 6 spot and move to Sunday. Certainly with a win today, this morning, really this morning or afternoon, that should guarantee us one spot or the other. So what happens is the top 4 play in semifinals, and it is a win and out in the semis. But the 5th and 6th teams in those positions will go and play a consolation game. All right, we're getting set as visitors here for the Chaos. They get first ring. And here we go. Whistle blows. Action commences. Ring goes deep into the Rafale zone. Eleanor puts it down there for Amelia. Amelia's now coming around. Drop pass to Avery. Avery's going to look for a lane. Takes a shot, goes wide right. Amelia picks that up on the boards. Circles back behind the net. Tries to take a weak shot on against the net to reset the clock. Rafale come up with it there on the boards, and they're going to try and push it up. Very quick to check are the Chaos, and the ring goes backwards, stays in the zone. Oh, and the Rafale player mugs out there, and ring comes around the crease area, but it does get touched in the crease, and that will be a crease violation against white. That'll be a Chaos ring. All right, Brooke Machuro with the ring. We've got Sydney in the corner, Summer in the high slot. Summer just can't quite get a handle on it. Does dig it out of there. Brooke in there to go and grab it. Brooke comes away. No, it's still loose. Going behind is Sydney now. Everyone getting back into position. And checked off the ring at the line. So it comes out onto her foul stick, comes all the way into the neutral zone. Defense of Zoe and Elena there now, and great to see Zoe back after her big event last night. So we got the full team here today. Ring comes into the Chaos zone. Rafale take a shot off Callie's head in behind the net. And Rafale working the triangle there, coming across. Backhand shot goes wide right. Elena pursuing the ring. Rafale still with possession. Takes a shot high over the net in behind. Rafale pick it up behind. Coming around. Working the backhand side. Loose shot goes off a skate. Picked up by Zoe, and Zoe's working it up. Takes a little pass through. Gets caught with Elena and one of the other players. And so Rafale picked that up and create that turnover. Ring goes high over the net. That's out of play, and that'll be a Chaos ring. Now let's see. Yesterday I was so again they've called that goalie ring. That should have been a free pass for Chaos. Again, reminder: I do wear the stripes myself, so I'm aware of the rules. And again, this is Quebec, so things work just a little bit differently. And of course, a tournament too, where effectively it is a non-sanctioned event from Ringette Canada. You will see if you do look at the refs, they cover over the Ringette Canada official emblem. Obviously, the rules are still the rules. Zoe now into the corner there, working it up. Chaos trying to get some momentum going, getting out of their zone. Flicks it up to center, 3 Chaos around, and the ring goes back into the Chaos zone. Zoe back to pick it up. Elena working support. Big pass up the boards, and now looks like Elle's trying to get off, gets checked off the ring. Rafale now into the zone. Working it up, getting some speed. Shot goes right on Callie. Callie kicks that out. Zoe picks it up, working it out. Zoe and Elena have been out there for a while. They're going to need a change here soon. Tossing the ring up. Cross. Oh, it does get touched in the neutral zone. It's free pass. It's a free ring. Anyone can get it. And Maela there picking it up very quick on the ring. Recognizes that's an easy play. Takes that shot. Oh, nice. Just gets a piece of it as that goalie. Kicks it out to the left. Looks like Amelia in there. No, that's Kay. Kay is now picks that out. Delayed penalty call. We can go 4 in. You'll see 4 Chaos in the zone. And a slashing call against the Rafale. So first power play opportunity for the Chaos. You'll note that was blown while Chaos had possession, and I believe that the Rafale player had gone through the crease, which causes a violation. Oh, no, sorry. It was a Chaos player went through the crease. That's why it is a Rafale ring, despite them being down a player. The crease and the markings in general on this rink are very, very dull. So the crease in particular is an area of a lot of violations. Shot from the Rafale, saved by Callie. They pick up their own rebound. Comes up to the top of the triangle. Now working through the crease. Oh, shot, nice cover up by Callie. She gets across very quickly, but there was a short side cross crease opportunity there. Rafale picked that up, working it around. Quick shot there. Callie again in good position there. Ring comes loose to the right side, into the corner there, covered up. And that is a lower third violation. You'll see that very rarely, but the Rafale player had their stick too low, or hand too low on their stick. So Chaos ring now. Oh, pass goes in behind Avery, but she makes the adjustment, puts it out front for Amelia, but just missing it. Into the corner it goes. Amelia now digging it out, trying to work around. Avery there to help, then gets out of the way, goes to the crease. Amelia now working around a defense, tries to take a shot. Shot clock is winding down. Avery needs to take a shot, 5 seconds to go. 4. Shot right on, good shot, resets the clock, and ring goes into the corner. Rafale pick it up. 3 on, loose ring, and who's going to come out with it? Looks like Summer. Summer now gets checked off the ring herself. Defense now. And Avery takes a shot. Oh, it just hits the post after the goalie gets a piece of that. Good opportunity there, and the goalie hangs on for a free pass for the Chaos. All right, defense is changing there. Eleanor and Zoe were on, but now we've got, looks like, Elena and Charlotte there on defense. Shot goes high over the net. Looks like Sydney picks it up. Sydney now working around on her backhand side. She gets to her knees, but tries to hold on. Rafale take it off her and work around. Checked off by Brooke. And Kay now picks it up. Ring comes over the ringette line, so the Rafale forward can pick that up. Bouncing around there. Free ring. Elena picks it up. She tries to go through. Gets stopped by the Rafale player, who puts it across 2 blue lines. And chasing it back is Charlotte. Charlotte now needs to get around. There's a trip, no call. Shot goes. Callie makes a great save. Rafale keep possession, working around the triangle. Triangle's back in position now. Charlotte in place. Right in front of her, just misses getting it. And Sydney picks it up. Sydney now working on the boards there, getting tied up. Going to get a whistle here. Yep. And that'll be a Rafale ring. All right, some good action. No score yet. 9:03 to go in the first half. Rafale with the first free pass here. Ring out to the boards. Working the cycle in behind the net. Protecting the ring. Charlotte out to challenge. Sorry, that's Annabelle out to challenge. And shadowing, not giving her any space there. Really trying to work that right side of the net. Coming behind now and out front to the top of the triangle. Elle's there to stop it. Oh, they do get through that, and there's first goal. All right, looks like Elle got beat there at the top of the triangle. And in behind, nice backhand shot, top corner. Rafale take the first marker of the game. All right. Chaos now will get their next center free pass. 8:37 to go, and let's see if they can even it up. All right, Zoe on the ring, out to Elena. Elena misses a stab. Off to the boards. Puts it up there for Zoe. Zoe just misses, and Rafale pick that up and start moving it back. Chaos appear to be just a little bit off. They've got to wake up a little bit here to take it back at them. That should happen pretty quick. They've been improving every little bit through the games. Ring comes back in to the Chaos zone. And I lost sight of it, so I'm not sure exactly what happened. It is a Chaos ring, but I'm not sure what happened. I think that might have just been a tie-up. Was it a line violation? Okay. Didn't look like it got tied up. All right, Elena now with the ring. Out to Zoe. Zoe going to put it up the boards there for Brooke. Brooke picks it up. Now she's got space to move. She tries to take that shot from the high slot. The defense closes in. Zoe now chasing the ring out in the neutral zone. She's got one on her that she has to beat. Makes a turn. Looking to put it up into the zone. There it is. Avery's got it now. She's got to work into the ringette, across the ringette line. Now working and cycling back behind the net. Brooke in front looking for that quick pass. Just gets tied up by the defense, and the goalie's got it. She's going to put that out there behind the net for her partner. And working it up quickly is the Rafale up to into the neutral zone. Being checked by Brooke. Brooke really working. Oh, and stealing it was Summer, but she stole it on the wrong side at the blue line and carried it across for that violation. That'll be a Rafale ring at center. Change of personnel all around. Back on D, it looks like we have both GCRA players, Annabelle and Charlotte. Ring goes deep into the zone, into the corner. That's picked up by Annabelle and tied up by Rafale. That'll be a Rafale ring. Free pass for them in the zone. All right, Rafale ring working now behind the net. Triangle staying in position. Summers up top there, trying to be big. Shot goes wide left, in behind. Rafale picked that up. Annabelle chasing. Sydney really pushing out there. Drop pass into the triangle, picked up by Annabelle, but checked off by the Rafale. And slides into the crease for Callie. Callie picks up the easy ring, drops it right behind for Charlotte. Charlotte has to turn quickly as she's quickly engrossed by the Rafale. She puts across two blue lines. Rafale pick it up in their zone, and now chased by Mayella and Kay. Mayella and Kay now chasing in the neutral zone, really trying to get a hold of that ring. Rafale make a nice pass up the boards there, checked off the ring, And Sydney up to Mayella. Mayella cross for KK, just out of reach. Passes are better there. They are getting in front of our players where they were a little bit behind. So that just needs a little bit more tuning, and we'll see a little more quick transitions with some quick attacks. Ring now onto the boards. Tied up. That'll be a chaos ring as the Rafale player was on top of it. All right, 5:59 to go in the first half. Still a 1-0 score for the Rafale team. Summer looks to be taking this ring. She's got Ella in the corner and Amelia up top. Shot goes right on, saved by the goalie. Rafale pick it up and move it very quickly up the boards. And it does cross both blue lines. Zoe there quickly turned, puts it up to Amelia. Amelia's going to take that, tries to hit quickly, but checked off it and stolen by Rafale. Rafale very good on their sticks, and they make a great pass up front. They have a great opportunity there. Had someone uncovered, but that shot went high to the right, and now the Chaos coming out with it. And checked out. All right, pushed into Callie's zone again. Callie puts it out there, just getting it to, is that Zoe there that was on the boards? Yep. Rafale now from their zone again. Again, we're just missing a little bit of that tic-tac-toe capability here. And we're gonna, as soon as that starts to happen, we're gonna see a different story. But nonetheless, we've got Eleanor now coming in from the defense, trying to create something new. Pass it across to Summer, then goes for a change. Summer takes a shot right into the chest of the goalie, who's gonna hold on. She's gonna hold on for a 5 count, not quite sure where it is, and certainly doesn't want it to drop and roll back behind her. Another free pass for the Chaos as they change personnel. All right, looks like we've got Brooke back on the ring. Down low is Kay, and up in the high slot is Avery. Take that shot. Oh, just gets a piece of it, so it goes, rolls to the wide right behind the net. Kay picks that up. She's looking. Drop pass for Brooke. Brooke's going to come up. She needs a lane, but she's covered up. And there it is. Brooke with her first goal of the tournament. Slides it right under the goalie. Sometimes you don't need those high shots. You just need to get it fast underneath the goalie as they're dropping. That ties it up. We're 1-1. 4:36 to go in the first half. You can see the Chaos continuing to work together, trying to find each other and just understand their movements, where everyone's going to be, making those passes a little more accurate. Everything's coming game by game here. Kay now checking the Rafale player. Rafale comes out with it. Charlotte, they're just kind of standing in the middle, but does get enough of a distraction. Shot does go on Callie. Callie covers up the easy shot. Looks like a KS player in the crease area, so it will be a Rafale free ring. Okay, free ring out to the boards. Switch positions there. Now they're circling around. Trying to find space. Elena following, staying in position. Drop pass there. Shot goes high over the net. In behind. Loose ring. Rafale pick it up. She drops to her knees. Passes to her partner. Gets around there. Rafale now really trying to get a shot. Elena pushing her out. Trying to get the triangle. Time to reset. Coming across the top. Triangle very good. Ooh, that was close. Pushed into the crease by Elena, and Callie's going to hold on for a 5 count. Okay, Rafale ring. Starting it up again. Working around. Got Eleanor there in position. Shot goes into Callie's chest. Doesn't make a big move. Lets the rebound come out to her team. Sydney with it. Just off the back of Amelia's skate. Sydney again with it. Looking for Mayella, who's up there, but Rafale in good position to prevent that pass from happening. Now Amelia's chasing that ring back. Comes into the zone. Off a couple of skates. Still bouncing around onto a Rafale stick. We're looking for some of those bounces to come our way. So far they've gone all to Rafale at this point. Now cycling, looking for that shot. Goes wide left there into the crease. That was in the crease and called, and it is a goalie ring. All right, Callie's going to look for a toss. Drops behind there. And that's now onto a Rafale ring in the neutral zone, but picked off by, there it goes. Amelia chasing that down into the corner. Working around, she's trying to get around. Not quite hooked, but definitely pushed off the ring. She keeps possession. Goes for another cycle into Sydney and tries to get that pass in, but just got tied up to prevent a harsher shot. Ring comes out towards the ringette line. Rafale now pushing it up into the neutral zone. And up the board, stolen by Elle. Elle turns that around, puts it onto Annabelle's stick. Annabelle up all alone there. Oh, and Summer just misses that ring. That would have been a breakaway. Nice shot, and Summer would have made no mistake. But she's still got the ring. She's looking for that shot. Oh, hits the post. Off to the left. Great attempt to hit the short side. Now working the corner. Out with it, Summer takes that shot. Comes out front. Rafale push it up in the neutral zone. And chasing it is the forward there. Puts it across the ice for the flying Rafale coming down. But the triangle gets back in time, turns her around. Rafale now with a shot, but blocked by the defense. Elena now with it, turns away from but gets checked from behind. Now it's all alone, and another goal. 2-1 now, Rafale. This is going to be a barn burner the whole way. Rafale are very quick to the ring. This is a very evenly matched game from what I can tell. Just need a couple more things to go right and we'll take a little better advantage. All right, from center. Charlotte out to Annabelle. Annabelle looking for the deep pass right in front. Just missing Mayella there, who was hidden behind the net. Rafale now working it out, but Mayella really chasing hard, really digging in. Comes into the neutral zone, trying to get it. And do we get that one? Yes. Avery picks that up, puts it up very quickly to Mayella. Mayella now trying to work a cycle. She's got Kay in support. And finally, Avery coming into the zone too. The offense is in position. Drop pass, but she's just lucky that Kay picked that up. Weak shot into the goalie. We're lucky that Rafale just didn't take that one, but at least we got the shot away. Checked on the boards there, right below us. Hard to see, but it looks like Charlotte's going to try and dig that out. Kay ends up coming out with it. She's still checked very quickly and tries to put that ring up. Eventually it gets to Avery's stick. Avery's going to turn and look for an opportunity. Defense closes in, tries to make that pass across, but it bounces out into the arms of the forwards for Rafale, into the neutral zone, and we turn it around and back onto Mayella's stick. Tries to make a shot from no man's land. Ill-advised, and it goes onto a Rafale stick into the crease, and goalie will pick that up. All right, uncovered Rafale player works that up the middle, finds their player there, quickly harassed by 3 Chaos, but does get the pass away, and now there's just one to beat there. Weak backhand shot into Callie, makes the easy save. 5 seconds to go in the period. She probably should have just held on, but no harm done as the period expires. All right, that's 2-1 for the Rafale for the first half of this game. By and large, they've just been a little quicker to the ring, so let's see if we can see the Chaos make some adjustments and make a little difference to the second half. As we said, this was going to be one of the more challenging games. They had a couple easier ones yesterday, so they've got to kind of get into that grinding mode, start bringing a little more of their forceful play to bear, and we'll see a few things turn better for the Chaos. Coach Phil giving some instructions, letting the girls get a breath. Looks like we've got Annabelle on the bench there. Just needing a little bit of a breather. But she's up and she looks okay, so I think we're all still at full strength. All right, Rafale will get the ring to start this period. On the rink for the Chaos, pairing of Eleanor and Annabelle. Eleanor from Cora, Annabelle from GCRH. Oh, Annabelle's going to change out for Zoe. Zoe now in position there with Eleanor. Your center is Summer, and you've got Amelia and Sydney out with them. Sorry, Sydney is the center, rather. Summer is the forward. All right, Rafale ring in the Chaos zone, working the top of the triangle. The other players coming in and out of the triangle there, trying to cause some confusion. Triangle holding steady, but there is a loose ring right in front, and the Rafale player was uncovered. Kelly makes a good save. Eleanor tries to put it up for Amelia, just not quite far enough. Rafale picked up the loose ring, turn it around, up the right boards, and Zoe's there to try and dig that out. Gets her stick on it, but ultimately Sydney picks it up and works it around behind the net, trying to come up the close side here. Sydney now looking for someone to pass to, puts it out in the middle, but right onto a Rafale stick. And with some checking, Amelia comes out with it. So let's see if we can turn this around. She's looking for a partner to pass to. That doesn't work. Oh, a little give and go there. That does get the zone. Amelia quickly with, right through everybody. Oh, takes that shot, but it goes high over and out of play. And that will be a Rafale ring. But that was a great job by Amelia to skate just about around everyone. Wasn't quite sure they were going to get that ring across the blue line, but when they did, she just started walking around everyone, does the low walk, and backhand shot goes out of play. Again, here's the difference where the previous ring out of play in the first half went as a goalie ring, this one as a free pass. So I'm not sure what the difference is here in Quebec. Rafale now in our zone, takes that shot and scores. Kind of an unassuming play. I don't think anyone was prepared for that. And that shot goes onto top of Callie's left shoulder, right corner. And that didn't look good.
Switch them up.
All right, 3-1 now for Rafale. Let's see if the Capitale can, the Chaos can pick things up here. Really got to get their heads a little more in the game. Charlotte up to Elle. Elle's going to work around, trying to bring some speed. I think that's one thing that's missing here is a little bit more speed from the Chaos. Working that cycle, coming across the top, but she's outside of the zone. Now she gets a shot, gets deflected by the defense, pops up. Elle with the ring again, picks up that rebound, starts the cycle. Fresh clock reset somehow. Rafale must have had a stick on it to reset that clock. Brooke now with coming across the top of the center. Look for a lane. Oh, just hits a post. That was a wicked shot. She was determined to try and rifle that one past and just misses the side. Coming back very quickly to check, and she's on it. Working hard. Still Rafale, get the zone. Coming across the triangle. Elena's there. Shot goes high over the net. Charlotte picks that up. And now we have a major body contact against the Chaos. And it's Brooke. They did call that. They called that as a major. She was behind, so that's a 4-minute. That's a 4-minute fully served penalty. So the Chaos will be down one person for 4 minutes fully, regardless of how many goals, hopefully, the Rafale don't score. Yeah, 4 minutes is on the clock. All right, Chaos got some work to do. Well, that defense is loose. The Rafale players are walking right through that triangle without being opposed. Annabelle, determined to get that ring out, puts it all the way across 2 blue lines. Chaos reset. Let the Rafale players take some time off, working out of their zone. And they gain the zone again, not quite easily. Triangle now pushing, loose shot. Callie makes a save, kicks that out. Avery puts it up for Maella. Maella now looking for a good pass there to Eleanor. Eleanor does get it, so now they're just kind of working to try and get some good passes, trying to maintain possession and work that clock down. Rafale ultimately pick it up, and now it's 2-on-1, and just missing that stretch pass, giving time for Chaos defense to come back in. Rafale now up top. It's 2-on-3 now. Loose shot goes behind the net. Defense just watching, waiting, blocking shots. It's a great block shot there by Eleanor. Eleanor now sees the loose ring. And a shot clock violation will be a goalie ring. 2:43 to go in the major. Annabelle out there on the ring, looking to put it across, but no one's there. Thankfully, it goes off a skate, and Sydney picks that up to Amelia. Amelia takes the shot, covered up by the goalie. All right, goalie's going to hold on to that, and it does fall. She was wise to hold on to it and wait for that 5 count, because it did fall to her side, but outside of the goal. 5-second count turns it over to the Chaos. Chaos again still killing off that 4-minute penalty. 2:23 to go in that one. Need a quick goal here if we can, even shorthanded. Try and get back to a 1-goal deficit. Okay, placed shot there, gets saved by the goalie. Comes away with the rebound. Sydney's now working through the triangle, but gets her stick tied up in defense feet. And Amelia digging that ring out there. She's got some determination there. And she picks up the ring, drops it for Sydney. Sydney now working across, but loses that ring. They're not breaking Zoe. Zoe can't quite break the triangle, loses the ring. It's out in the neutral zone. And now Sydney's got it. Up to Amelia. Amelia just can't quite get it on as she gets checked off trying to pick it up. Up in the neutral zone for the Rafale. Rafale now coming across the line. Defense now. Oh, shot and goal. I don't think Callie saw that one. She's kind of moving the wrong way and opened up that line. Now it's 4-1. And again, that goal does not kill the penalty, as it was a major. All right, 10:19 to go. We've got a timeout called by Coach Phil. And probably wisely, they're going to take a little break and try and reset themselves here. Still time here, lots of time, lots of things can happen. 3 goals, not that bad if we can get some things going our way. Yeah, refs just reminding that a penalized player during a timeout cannot leave the penalty box. They must remain there. They can leave during halftime, but not during timeouts. Okay, 10 minutes to go here. Let's see what the Chaos can do with some words of wisdom from Coach. Your defensive pairing, GCRA pairing there. Charlotte and Annabelle going to kick things off with Summer and Elle. Oh, the passes are just not in the right spots, but Summer does come away with it. Comes away through. Oh, just picks off, just misses the corner. Hits the crossbar and the post at the same time and just misses that. They're close, guys. They're close, and it's going to happen. Ring held out of play there. Goes our Chaos way. So let's see if they can work that again. Yeah. 3 posts so far this game. So close. Elle across to Charlotte in the zone, which was nice to see. I love seeing the defense try and take part in the offense. Shot goes from Summer, covered up by a goalie, bounced out, but she didn't know where it was, and Rafale picked that up. Ring across. Charlotte now covering, trying to check. Gets around her, but she falls. Ring comes back up to the top of the zone, diving right down the top of the triangle, covered up, defense properly covering up there, and in the crease. That crease is so hard to see, and the girls just don't recognize how close they are to it. Okay, we've got 41 seconds left in the major penalty to kill, still to kill, so there's still only 4 of us out there. So that looks like Zoe and Eleanor on D, Avery on center, and Kay up in the forward area. All right, Rafale now. That's easy for Kay. Yeah, Kay does see that and grabs that ring. Trying to get it to Avery. Avery's behind her. We've got to find better ways to get those passes there in front of the player. Avery thankfully comes around, picks that up, the loose ring. Now we've got some speed. She's going to work it up for Eleanor. But again, the Rafale player sees that. They're kind of telegraphing what they're doing, and I think they need to be a little more precise about this. Rafales are just in the right spots all the time. Very well coached team, obviously. Checked off the ring is Eleanor. Now we've got to do some catch up. Rafale now in the neutral zone, working it around. Kay checking, and another, Brooke comes out of the box, directly goes after the ring and takes another penalty. Delayed penalty call, so Rafale can have 4 in the zone as they work the ring around. Big check there from Brooke, she takes it. And another 2 minutes for Brooke in the box for body. Ultimately, she's devastated. Looks like the refs are giving that explanation there. Okay. Rafale ring, 8:16 to go. 2 more minutes to kill here. Ring goes high out of play there. That should be a... Again, why is this a goalie ring versus a free pass? So bizarre. All right, Sydney now, working it up, but right into the Rafale players. Thankfully, it goes past everyone, but another player does pick that up from Rafale. Rafale putting across, picked up by Charlotte. Charlotte now up to Mayella. Mayella, we need some Mayella magic from what we saw yesterday. Let's see what we can see from her here. Puts that pass up, but blocked by Rafale at the blue line. She can't touch it, so there it is. Yep, line violation for Rafales. That's a nice bonus for us. We'll get a free pass in the zone. 1:29 to go in that penalty. Sydney with the ring, working with Mayella, and Charlotte has jumped up to play in the zone. Charlotte now checked off. A back pass there for Sydney, and Sydney just needs to take that shot. Oh, she just waited a little too long. Oh, and it just does get onto the line, but not across. So that is a save, technically. Although she just kind of watched it sit there and waited for the 5 count. So we've had a lot of those today. We need a little more luck, just a little bit of luck. Let's see if we can't get that to happen on this possession. Sydney with the ring. Again, Mayella and Charlotte there in the zone. Shot goes high over the net and out of play. Wow. Okay. So another Rafale ring. And this one will be a free pass. Like, I don't, it's like the left end, you can give a goalie ring. The right end, it's a free pass. I don't understand. It's all rings out of play. So bizarre. All right, Rafale up into the neutral zone, but they bounce it out. She can't touch it there. Amelia trying to dig it out. Amelia tried to check instead of just taking that ring. I think a little more clarification of the rules would be good for the girls. They recognize those advantages they have. All right, back onto Amelia's stick there. She's working around. She's going to have to dance around behind the net. Tries to find some space, working with Elle and Eleanor. Eleanor now with the ring. Tries to go through, gets checked off as she comes through the triangle. Checked off the ring there. Kay is working on, or Amelia's working on it. Eleanor comes back to try and grab it. Ultimately, Annabelle gets it, puts it up for Amelia. Amelia up to Elle. Just Elle does pick it up, so Elle's going to try and dance. One to beat. Backhand shot, and a goal. There it is. There's goal number 2. Elle, great job. Finally, the chaos working. They're really it was bound to happen. They were really determined to focus on some good plays, and it worked out. Elle with a backhand goal.
Shorthand.
On a shorthanded goal, too. Yes, thank you, Blair. 21 seconds to go, still to kill in the penalty. 6:36 to go in the game. Still lots of time for 2 goals. Or 3. All right, into the zone. 3 Rafale players there now. Working around Zoe, in behind the net. Elena's there, trying to check. Big push off there, trying to come around. Avery, and they do get around. Take a shot, so Callie covers up. Out to Zoe. Zoe now looking for the boards to pass off. And picked up by Kay. Kay now picks it up again off the bounce, working with Summer. Kay going behind the net. Summer and Avery out there on offense. Short side, tries to come in behind. She's just out of position to take that shot. She's going to take that shot, bounces off, rebounds there. Dumped out to the neutral zone by Rafale. Rafale player picks it up. Forward's going to work that out. Dumped down into the corner, and Zoe will pick that up and work it the other way. She's harassed.
Keep your feet moving.
And she's down on her knees. The ring is loose, so they haven't blown it dead. Onto a chaos stick. I can't see who it is. I think it's Zoe. Zoe, yep, picking up that ring. Zoe now working the other side. Up to Avery. Avery has to reach back for it. Buzz does get it and checked off it. Got to protect that ring, girls. Those Rafale players are everywhere. That ring is never safe. You got to be aware. Keep that in play. Shot goes, weak shot. Callie makes a save, picks it up, puts it behind, and now Avery's going to put that up into the neutral zone, right onto a Rafale stick. Summers tries to grab it, bounces back into the chaos zone. Weak shot to Callie. Callie takes that stop, throws that ring up forward, but Avery's not looking, and now it's a shot and a goal. Avery makes an ill-advised change from center in the zone, leaves the ring unattended, and unfortunately the Rafale put one with no mistake behind Callie, and it's 5-2. Just kind of how things are going this game. Chaos just to look a little bit off and not all together like they did yesterday, so going to need a little bit of work there. Let's see if they can respond and try and get one right back. Everyone's back to full strength now. Charlotte sends it deep into the corner. Brooke going to try and chase that down. Comes off the stick. Sydney's there to get it. Oh, and we have an injured player. All right, everyone, think good thoughts here. The Rafale player went down hard. She's back up on her feet, though. And it looks like the coaches were coming out, but she's players getting helped off the ice. Looks like Chaos will get possession here, as they had possession when the play was blown dead. Okay, Brooks deep behind the net, repairing on defense here. Our GCRA, Charlotte and Annabelle pairing. And then we've got Sydney and Mayella on the forwards. Mayella just misses that onto Rafale stick. Charlotte's trying to check there, but goes back to position. Still in the zone. Rafale put it up. Now just Annabelle to beat. Shot goes wide left. Charlotte picks that up. She tries to go in front of the net. But, off the post there. And thankfully Annabelle picks that up. I think the girls are getting frustrated because they're kind of talking to each other the wrong way and complaining about positioning. I think that caused that shot an opportunity to go for the Rafale. Now they're working through the zone again. Onto Eleanor's stick. Bouncing around. Brooke checks that off, picks it up, puts it up into the neutral zone. Back to a Rafale defensive stick. And working it up come the Rafale. Rafale puts that into the zone. Brooke almost had a piece of it there, did have a piece of it, but can't quite get it. Now it's got to be Zoe that pulls that out of there. Zoe working it up into the middle, in behind everybody, and no one was looking for it. Zoe now in her own zone, trying to get it up to Amelia. Amelia's there. She's got Elle with some space. Elle now working it up. She's going to make one to beat. Quick shot and a goal. That's another one. Second one for Elle. Way to go, Elle Grant. Our lone Metcalfe player, or previous lone Metcalfe player. We got 3 of them now after tryouts. That's second goal of this game for Elle. Must feel good. 5-3 is the score. Again, 3:07 to go, so there is time if they can just get a little more togetherness and work some of those passes. Look for it in the right way. So there's time. There's time here. Into the zone come the Rafale. They're coming across top of the triangle. Drop pass. Everyone's out of position, turning the wrong way. Shot goes over the net. Rafale pick up the rebound. Rafale now looking for those passes. Taking time off the clock here. At some point, it goes right around Zoe. Weak shot. Callie makes a save. Pushes it into the zone by the defense. And Callie's going to throw that out there for Eleanor. Eleanor's going to look for somebody, but no one's on that side. Puts it off the boards, and Summer's there to pick that up. Summer tries to go across, just holds on to it a little bit long. Does bounce around, and Amelia ultimately gets that. So there's a bounce that goes our way. Let's see if we can turn that into something good. Amelia coming across, but gets checked off. She has to go chasing it again. Again, ring protection, guys. Rafale now coming with speed through the zone. Someone lone in front. Rafale pick it up behind the net on the boards. Being chased by Elena. Quick up top. Ring goes out of play for a goalie ring. So, as I say, goalie ring on the left and free pass on the right. Callie puts that out there for Elle. Elle's got to pick it out of the corner. She's got 2 on that she's got to beat. Tries to pass that, but picks up the own rebound and comes across the other side looking for Avery. Avery not quite there. And Rafale picked that up, turn around. Goes across. Someone's got to just jump on that ring. Charlotte now finally picks that up, and she puts it out there for, just missing those rings. Stabs, guys. And now one-on-one here. Rafale picked that up, and Chaos get back, pick up the loose ring. There's Kay. Kay to Summer. Sorry, yep, Summer. Down to Kay. One to beat there. If she can get that ring, it's rolling, so it's not easy to pick up. Kay and Summer now working against a couple. She's just got to get through, gets tied up, loses the ring. Summer picks that up. 1:07 to go. One more goal, guys. One more goal. Good shot. Easy save by the goalie into the chest. Picks up the loose ring, and Chaos are covering. She's going to hold on for a count. Draining that clock a little further. 55.8 seconds to go, and we are still down by 2. Start with 1 goal here and see where that takes us. All right, Brooke's going to take the ring. Sydney and Kay in support. And on the defense, we've got Eleanor and Annabelle. Shot by Kay, saved by the goalie. Picks that up. Almost on to Brooke's stick for an easy shot, but ultimately into the neutral zone. And Rafale are now just wasting time dumping. Eleanor picks that up. She's going to try and work that up really quickly. 33 seconds to go. Kay's, just misses the stab, but touches it enough so that Eleanor can get it as she's moving that direction. Onto Sydney's stick, almost, and now, yes, onto Sydney's stick. Comes in short side, checked off it, tries to put it off, resets the clock, goes into the neutral zone, and Rafale continue to dump deep. 15 seconds to go. One more chance, potentially, 12 seconds to go. Chaos got to move it up. Sydney's just got there, 5 seconds to go, and that'll be it. No possession of the ring. Rafale just dumped that down. That's games as the clock strikes all zeros. And it's a 5-3 loss at the end of the game for your Chaos. Lots of action in that game. They played overall slightly better second half than the first half, I think, getting a couple extra goals there. But a couple things to work on. I think the girls should probably have a little chat with the coaches. Try and get a few things going their way for the next game. First loss. Losses are always good. Learning opportunities. They just got to reflect on those and see what they can adjust in the next game. Next game is at 7:40 tonight. So the girls have a good break this afternoon. Big activities. We're going to the Biodome to spend some time together and just kind of get our heads out of the arena. So we'll be back to you. We're back in Candiac tonight. We'll see you back at 7:40. To all, have a great day today.